Well, this could very comfortably be our last My Summer Car stream. I say very comfortably. It could possibly be, because it rests on two possible outcomes. Not two. You know what I mean? This is the last stream of My Summer Car if we get the phone call from Suski to confirm that I am going to be a father and the credits roll. Then we need to find Sothan's money. That could be anywhere. We're going to have to think of a strategy to go out there and find it. Plus, obviously, I need to survive. And then we have achieved our goals. The problem is, surviving is likely, Suski phone call is likely, but finding Sothan's money could take a month. Welcome to the stream. Martin, Alkarion, Cats, how are we all? I don't need to, well, I'm technically going to murder by proxy. Here's a question though. Do we want to push it so far that Sothan does the ultimate thing? Because I don't know how sensible that would be if we cut ourselves off from whatever Sothan does in the future in that game. I kind of want his money, but I don't want his... You know? Right, just another stream without a camera today. It's cooling down slightly, but it's still miserable out there. I feel like sitting in the dark is the best option. Plus you all complain that the camera ruins the stream anyway. So it's a win-win for everybody, right? Like, how would we even attempt to start looking for this money? Like, we found it last time by scraping the entire map over the course of, 15 hours. But not the entire map, but from his house outwards. Is it better to search in the same way we did last time? Or is it better to maybe, do we start where we found it last and at least check off the one place we know it can spawn? I don't know. I think that should be our job, though. With a bit of luck, we'll spawn in and get the phone call from Suski and the credits will roll. But do we want Sothan to be... Do we want him to get his ultimate end? I also haven't done a test recording today, so if anything sounds funny, let me know. Nothing should have changed, but just in case it has. I don't want to set a precedent of not doing rigorous test recordings before every stream and ended up with terrible audio or something that I have to fix midstream. That would be... Right. Well, from the little preview we got there, it's Sunday, so there's no shops open or anything. But I do need to take with me enough supplies to survive a full day in the wilderness. Why am I hungover? Oh, I'm hungover still, aren't I? Oh, including all the reverberating bullshit in our ears. What time is it even? 6 AM? Hang on. Let's sleep a bit more. I assume it's 6 AM anyway, yeah. Oh. It's been days since I got drunk. Why am I still hungover? I should be cooking more sausages, shouldn't I? But it'll be fine. The reason I can't go out there while hungover is because I'll starve to death because your hunger is out of control when you're hungover. I feel like that could go either way in real life, right? Either you want something really fatty and filling when you're hungover, or you don't want to touch food for 3 days. But it is a universal truth that there's no hangover that a Tesco breakfast can't solve. Ugh. I'm going to skip a large portion of the day doing this. I don't know how sensible this is. Maybe we'll just do it to that degree and see if I can sleep till about noon. I don't know if it's time spent in-game that deletes hangover or time spent on the My Summer Car clock. Noon? 2 PM. And still friggin' hungover. Uh-oh. Brace. Oh my... Oh my god. Reverberating Grandma. Yes, Grandma. Grandma, I can't hear it. Grandma, my brain's making this difficult to listen to. I'll come and pick you up in it. Grandma, yeah. Grandma is not pregnant. That's not what you can read into that. Mine. Alright, I suppose we'll go take Grandma. It'll give us something to do. Jesus. No, we don't even have the car. Where's the car? Oh, the car. I can't take Grandma because the car's on the hill. I forgot we're going to go get the car again. Ugh. Shit, yeah. It's not even on the hill, is it? It's at the ski ramps. I suppose we could take the van. Or I could take the mini bike to the ski ramps. Then get in the car. But then I'd have to come back and pick Grandma up as well, wouldn't I? Do you know what? Grandma's not going to church today. She can walk. Wait, but do I want a dead Grandma? What if a dead Grandma on the save file stops whatever she gets implemented into winter? What if it's... We kind of have to help Grandma, don't we? It's still really strange how much you lot are comfortable talking and thinking about that kind of thing with family members. Maybe it's just a Yorkshire thing that we're not into that. I need to get Grandma. Alright, tell you what we'll do. I can't get her in the van because she refuses to get in it for some reason. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get in the van. We're going to drive to the... dance hall, collect the car and do right by Grandma. Then we're going to have to think of some way to get the car back. I could just, swim across. I'll take the boat, because you don't really need the boat anymore, do you? I'm going to take as many bags of chips as possible just to keep me alive until this hangover wears off, though. Azar, good morning. You got to preserve those Targaryen genes or you'll lose the ability to control dragons. Now, we managed to get around the problem of rampant incest, unlike everybody else in here that keeps suggesting it regularly, by slaying all the dragons. So there was no need to, Chaz, good morning. Grandma is pregnant, finally. Stop. It's my grandmother you're talking about. St. George the Genocidal. True. Fuck 'em. They dropped tier 2. Ooh, it's hangover. Right, let's go get Grandma, because I'm worried that if I don't take Grandma to church, she'll try and walk there, and if she walks there, she'll get squashed. And if she gets squashed, then she might be listed as dead in winter, and then whenever she gets added, we won't see her. Would disapprove your menopause theory. You don't know the age of Grandma. This is true. She might be 38. Coffeeton, good afternoon. Chaz, good morning. Shaggy Dan, good morning. I'm from the southern part of the US, and we know that Grandma is a step too far. At least keep it to cousins, like a normal person. I'm not going anywhere near my cousin. He's the biggest villain on this entire map. Oh, doing this with a hang-up. I can't wait for the screen to just stop shaking. Actually, we do know Grandma's age in this, don't we? She says she survived 78 summers. So, as Shaggy Dan states, it's a step too far. Wait, what time is it? Hang on, it's 2 PM. There's no way Grandma's still there waiting for a lift to church. Church is already finished. Actually, that's probably a good thing, because that means that she isn't going to try and walk to church. We can't go get her then, because I slept in, didn't I? Why did she ring me at this time? It's usually at 6 AM on a Sunday. Alright, I've got bad news for you all. We're not going to be able to go see Grandma this morning. With 22-year-old babushkas out there. Despite what August says, though, Finland is not Eastern Europe. Culturally Eastern Europe, at least. What's crazy is that I'm in Texas, and I do know someone who married their second cousin. They're a Mexican couple as well. I guess some old traditions, southern traditions, still grow. It's nice to know everybody's putting in the effort to maintain your cultural identity, yeah. Long live tradition.
Once again, not dying.
I like the idea that they had a bit like a sheet or something. And it was like, right, here's a list of things we need to do to truly blend in. Also, the rally's on. My half-brother that I don't claim married his first cousin. Is that true? Salty good morning. That's it. Oh dear. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. I was gonna. The reverberation in my ear made that painful. Okay. But it's very quickly. Oh my god. God, this is miserable. I'm going to starve to death in a minute unless I can get to this tap down the road. We're going to stop off for a refreshments break. Unless a rally car stops us sooner. Hangover, go away, please. What kind of hangover lasts 2 days? There's a gentleman here that has a lovely tap that we can drink from, and I'm going to go take full advantage. Unfortunately, it's very true. My dad's brother's daughter is who he married. That's mad. Oh, the hangover's gone. Whoa, alright, we've got a new lease on life. I'll never let myself get to that state again. Better not have another beer if we're going on the main road. Oh, it's so much better. I'm happy again. Right, how do we get to the dance hall when the rally's going on? Maybe... Well, no, we're not going to drive the Alkarion part of the road, so that would be dumb. But if I go on the main road now, then pull off at Alkarion's, then we'll just very, very gingerly drive to the dance hall. Luckily, they're in their 60s and can't have kids anymore. It's like their 4th marriage. I like the idea that they tried everybody else until it got to the point where they were like, you know what? We had better at home anyway. No, you're not allowed a wife. We've got wives at home. I shouldn't have said that. Somebody change topics. Because we're going to end up with Augur coming in talking about his progressive ideology trap that he got himself caught in. Right, left here, and then let's go. It's so bad. I don't claim either of them. And since he's my half-brother, I feel like it's okay not to play. Was that the thing that sundered him from the family then, yeah? He got himself caught in a trap, you say? He did. Step bro... No. Oh god, there's a loud song, Martin. You recognise it anywhere. I didn't see you say there's inheritance involved as well. I'm nodding along to this set here. Hey, look. What the hell does it say on the set? It says something else. Next time we're coming past, I'll slow down and read that. Oh no, if my dad would have known about them marrying, it would have been bad. He just, like my other half-brother, were disowned because they're just based on... It's like my other half-brother were disowned because they're terrible people that say salty and then starts dancing to the last song immediately after. This place is going to give someone whiplash one of these days. Going back to another thing I forgot to address. Martin, you're right, by the way. I'm suddenly really excited for Valheim as well. It's going to be sad though, because it's going to be the end. The playthrough on stream at least. At least we know at that point that we'll unlock us playing as a group. Damn, that is the loud song on the lowest possible volume. I'll tell you what I could do. I could go looking for Sothan's money now. Struggler out here talking about endings like we're not on our 35th nice of the car run. That's true. That's too loud. It's just simply too loud. Here's an example. My one half-brother, when my dad died, tried to tell me my mum had him... That my mum and him had a fling, and I was their child, and I wasn't my actual dad and mum's kid. And him had a fling, and that's what? And it's not... I can only assume it's not true, but he thought he'd get away with saying it was, right? Christ. Was there something in the water or something? How's it? That's mad. Right, I'm going to test. Instead of driving on the rally track too much, I'm going to go and see if we can find Sothan's money. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the one place we know it spawns first, and then maybe work around from there. So for those that don't know, the Sothan character that we've been selling Kilyu to admits that he won the lottery, or his wife won the lottery, and he stole the ticket. She thought she'd lost it. He cashed in the ticket, discovered that she'd won 5 million marks, and didn't tell her. Where is it? It was this way, wasn't it? It was in the massive portion of swamp. I remember I had a photo of this on pin that I was checking off areas I'd searched. Oh, it's not true at all, it's crazy. He harassed me for a long time after your dad's passing. On drugs as well, which doesn't help him any. Yeah, I can imagine. I've ran various versions of memes trying to piece that together. There's memes about incestual accusations. Do I have any other beer crate, or just this one? Just this one. This is going to be our packed lunch for this journey. Right, can anybody remember... Oh, God, there's so much to search. So, there's a suitcase where Sothan hid the money somewhere in the entire east part of the map. I guess what we'll do, if you lot still... You've got a chance now, by the way. If you want to pull the escape cod and get out of looking for this money, I need 10 people to write the word sausage now. Although I am kind of interested in going into that game with 1 million. Cat says steak. Get rich or die trying. You know, that phrase suits this game more than it suits like GTA and all them games that are built on the premise. Right, so I guess what we'll do is... No, wait, this isn't swamp. No, because it gets swampy, doesn't it, at the bottom of the hill. So we'll search as far as the eye can see across the tree line. But I'm going to have to search like behind trees like this, aren't I? There's 5 million marks in it for him. Oh God, I forgot. We've got to fight him off after, haven't we? Not there. How have I ended up doing this again, though? I guess it's a relaxing thing to do on a hot day. Don't have to put much thought into this, at least, do it. Is this where it gets swampy? No? Yes. It's not very deep here, is it? I remember there was like a way that you could look under, and you had to look under, didn't you, to see it? Did every one of these rally drivers that's out there giving it big bollocks now do this as well? Is this how they all got rich? So I only know one location for this, right? And that one location, I might as well check first, because then it's one of... How many... I remember in the debrief somebody said there's like 12, 13 or so different spawns. So we at least cut that list down by one, if we go and search the area it was before. What if it's there again? Can I roll 1 in 13 twice back to back? Same number. So I don't mind all these trees that go to the bottom. Can I look under this yet? Oh, I can. This is where it got toxic last time, right? But I am deep enough to now be able to see underneath. Nothing more refreshing than lukewarm beer during a heat wave, and I'm standing by it. It is actually better in a heat wave, you're right. It's better than drinking it in winter, at least. Also, the more cold something is, the more it triggers your body to trap heat, right? Or is that just showers? Search around the corner of every tree. This is too much to ask. But just think, right? It might feel like just a throwaway playthrough. But if we can take this money into my winter car, then suddenly it's going to be a massive boon. Are we deep enough now? Oh yeah. If I drop this, what happens? Okay, this is how we found it last time, right? Just crawling like this on hands and knees. A good nest egg to keep the rally trophy warm, yeah. Look at the shadows of the trees down there and whatever the underworld is. So keep an eye out for any disturbance in the water texture. I think once I discovered this method of searching, then suddenly it became, like, we found it pretty quickly, right? So if it is out here in the swamp, then we should find it relatively quickly. Or confirm it's not here relatively quickly. Then we're going to have to face Sothan's wrath. Are we suffering a render distance issue as well? I remember having all of these questions last time. So it was around here somewhere where we found it last time, I think. I don't know if anybody's memory's better than mine for this stuff. I'm crouched all the way down, holding the Q button, you know, when I lean over into the sink, and holding W. It's all ogre now. Could have gone with a swamp title, now you've said it. It's actually kind of abusive that you've made me do this. This is a good way to check a lot of textures, though. If I go like this now, can I hold down those two keys? If I release and then let go. Alright. My left hand is now free to pick my nose and scratch my chin. Oh, that's the tree walk. Okay, I may have been searching. I guess we're searching a big area, though, aren't we? I think I've gone beyond where we found it last time, or it was up towards that. It's like in the nook of this tree wall. Did I fuck about with the FOV last time as well? See, you'd have thought, after all that time of searching, I'd have remembered. Sothan, good morning. Don't ask what we're doing or how it's going, because you won't like the answer. I'm breeding, aren't I? Yeah. It's in the fucking swamp back to... If it's in the swamp back to back, you need to ask for reparation. Hey, I recognise this swamp. We don't. It's fine. I mean, we are scamming large areas doing it like this, though, so now we've got this method, which we only really discovered at the end of the week-long search, or however long it was. We should be able to cover the swamp area a lot faster. Great job on the best of, by the way. It's so good. Glad you liked it, Sothan, my love. There's a big one. Can't believe that's all. It is weird, yeah. Like, this morning I bought my Epic Mountain WoW while putting out a best-of that starts with me logging in for the first time. It's fucked. Timelines all over the place. Alchemy's doing work and an hour and a half. I mean, most of it's just been selling literally everything that has a white name. And then alchemy. I wouldn't put it past Topless Gun to randomise the spawn. They do, Chaz. It's completely random. There's how many? I think we worked out there's like 13 potential spawns for it or something. And I am checking this area just to confirm it isn't in the one that I know of. But according to 6.4 and cats, etc., the one that I got is the worst possible spawn. So, if I can go back and check that it isn't in the worst possible spawn area from last time, then at least we know that it'll be slightly easier to find. Good afternoon. It would help if I didn't hold a beer crate in a way where I can't see. Shh. I feel like I've strayed a little bit too far away from the tree wall, though. So suddenly I'm not going to be able to see it if it's over by the trees. Are you all glad you voted for this? Are you all experiencing the true joy of buying a car? It's alright for you lot, you can just turn it off and go do something else while Stubbler struggles. I'm looking for money, Paula, it's true. Paula, good morning. If this is where it was last time, but if it isn't here, then we're going to have to start an entire other long fucking search. You say this as if this isn't the most typical Doomhaus bullshit. At least when I was doing, what other stupid Doomhaus? Like the Tetras in Valheim, for example. At least we had like pleasant views and a bit of combat and some nice music. This is too far. Where would the fun be in not watching you... Sorry, where would the fun in not watching you struggle be? True enough. I feel like if it was in the area it was last time, we'd have seen it by now. Sounds to me like he's plotting someone's murder and trying to blame it on suicide. Oh, don't you know it? Come on, be around this tree somewhere.
Voi satana!
Alright, I think it's fair to say it isn't in the same place it was last time. That's it. I'm only doing this until... Yeah, okay, the rally's finished. I can go get the car now. What the fuck's happening here? Wait, if it's under here, then we're in even more trouble. We're never going to fucking find it. Right, let's cut back to the van. And see if we can find it. And then if not, we'll go pick the car up, because that is the reason we're out here. But at least we can say we've checked some of the map. There's the van in that direction. So I checked like a large area off towards the tree wall. You got cake just for the occasion. No way. Is that it? Oh! Alright, it's not where it was last time, but it is in the fucking swamp. That's fucked. That is absolutely fucked. Pretty good. So, wait. Calm. So So last time it was in the swamp, but it was way over there. Are there multiple spawns in the swamp? Whoa. Okay. This might be the last stream, by the way. I know there's multiple spawns. There's like 13 or something, right, where it can possibly spawn. But I don't know how many there are in the swamp specifically. Rescue the crate or the suitcase, though. Yeah, I think I might leave the money, because I can't drink money, and just take the suitcase. Holy shit, we've got the money. Cats. Could I drop the car off at Alcarion's and just have him put, look, like, completely GT up the car? Get the GT paint job. Alright, fuck that beer crate, we're off. That is mad. It's a good job we came and looked in the city. Is it in the same? I don't think it is in the same place, though. I swear last time it was way further over there. 6-4, good afternoon. I can't believe how fast we found it. What? How fast did we find it? Like 20 minutes or something? My theory was 6-4, that like if there's 13 or 14 places where it can spawn, I'll go to the one at least that I know it can spawn and tick that off. And it wasn't there, so I fanned out. And it was in the second. Well, it wasn't in the second, but it was close. Lovely. Okay, that looks easy for those that are just watching, but there's a crazy coincidence that just happened that got us to this. Again, last time it was, I think it was weeks. And now I can walk back to the van getting richer with every step. What? What do I do? Do I punch him? Do I punch him? Do I punch him? Do I punch him?
Subtotiisothan.
Do I punch him? Do I punch him? Do I punch him? Do I punch him? I've bust something, haven't I? Do I punch him? Do I punch him? Thank you for the bits. Maybe when the money starts getting taken, he spawns there looking for it. But he would have got us last time. Ooh. Okay, yeah, this is a bug, isn't it? The game's not sure what's happening. Does this mean what have I broken? Like Jesus? He's got a halo. I don't know what's happened. Dougie, good morning. I've got Sothan's money, but for some reason, instead of doing what he usually does, he's spawned here to try and kill me, and I can't kill him. Why has it triggered it now? I don't think he's actually there. I think there was supposed to be like a trigger that said, okay, next time we're going to spawn Sothan in the bed. But instead of spawning him in the bed, it spawned him now. That's what I'm just saying, Sothan. Yeah, you're supposed to... you're supposed to sleep and then he spawns on the player. I wonder if that's something to do with the time. But if it was normal, then I'd have been able to kill him. Don't kill him, let him fish. Sothan be praised. Okay, what's broken there? I could have walked to the ski ramps in this time. Not the ski ramps, the... You know what I mean? The dance hall where the car is. Who said yesterday that the game never glitches in the same way? True. How could it have anything to do with the time in Southend specifically? I don't know what it is. The character's name is either... Well, it's either this... How do I actually type in that? Enter a command. Right. It's either J-U-O-K-O, like, I don't know how to pronounce it, or J-O-K-K-E, I think is his nickname. J-U-O-K-O. I think it, for some reason, thinks that it's me just waking up, and that's why it spawned. Because it was the second I took the money, I think the second I take money out of the suitcase, there is a flag, as you say, that says, next time the player sleeps, spawn cutscene. But for some reason it spawned a cutscene the second I took the money instead of the next time I sleep. As if the order's all fucked up. Hey, well think about this for an advantage. That means that if he's not going to come and chase me, then I don't have to kill him. And then if I don't kill him, we have his money and he's still alive in the next playthrough. In winter. Genius. Genius, Stubbler. Well played. I do like the idea that he was just coming to get some money out or something. He needed to nip down the pub for a Sunday evening. No, but I think you have to knock him out, Azar, for him to then start the next thing in the chain. We expect him to stay like that forever and his demise not kicking in. I think so. Because it's about knocking him out, surely, right? The bit that comes after always makes me genuinely a bit uncomfortable. We've only seen it once, haven't we? But yeah. I like how raw it is. I'll give Topless that. So then it's in like it won't be on screen today. It'll be in a couple of weeks. Best of question: why was that night elf threatening to fight you in Dead Bites? We were waiting for a spawn, Martin. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, we were waiting for something to spawn, and there's only a certain amount that spawn. So if there's like tons of groups in there, it takes fucking ages because you need like 4 drops each from them on the way into Dead Mines. So when we got there, thanks to patented Stubbler bullshit timing technology, we started to get all of their tags. And he tried to bullshit us away. Right. Okay, so my brain's all up in the air now. We've got the money. We've got Here's a question. What if Uncle's van is only wrecked and destroyed in winter because it was still his in that timeline? What if you import a save where you have the van, there is no sorbet, and instead there is a higher Seco? Because it doesn't kind of make sense if Uncle had given us the van, that the van would be abandoned. I reckon the only reason that it is abandoned on the side of on his driveway is because he couldn't drive it anymore because he lost his license. What if the sorbet is only a car you get given if you don't have the van? Does that make sense, or am I waffling? Also, you've got an infinite amount of money to spend on getting a crazy car and winning the rally, just saying. So then, stop encouraging me. Oh god, loud song. Brace! Just have the radio off for a bit. I can't cope with the loud song right now, it's too much. It is logically, isn't it? I mean, a world where we've got the van instead of the sorbet, that sounds like an upgrade to me. Right, I'm going to eat some of these chips. Actually, now we're alright, are we? As long as I transfer some into the car, I can have some of the beers that are laid around as well. Do you know what we're not going to do when we get to the car? Push it down the hill. And then we'll go home and we'll sleep, and I'm assuming fight Sothan. I do need the helmet on though. I should not have just run up and tried to punch him in that swamp then. That was so stupidly risky. Imagine if that dumb decision had cost us the entire thing and we had to start from scratch again. All them people who protest against watching My Summer Car would have been so quietly happy. Because they got to watch more. There's cousin. What's fallen out the back of the car? Hopefully it's not the fuel tank. Oh, I imagine the smell in this vehicle. Turn off your lights. Right, I want you all to confirm with me. There is no How many Suskis can you see in this vehicle right now? Count them all up. How many? Just shy of 70, says Azar. There is not a Suski in here. Look, it should be squashed. To begin counting, we first have to define a few axioms. See? 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 No ghost Suski. There's millions of tiny little Jatsis.
Ei saatana.
Fuck off. Right, let's take some chips with us. Oh, fucking hell, the interior light's still on. Alright, don't look. Just in case it's a long ride home. Ooh. What's better, sat in the passenger seat? Suski forcing me to drink against my better judgment, to the point where I pass out and suddenly wake up having had intercourse, or 5 million marks. Okay, right. Please, car start. That's the next big challenge. Chuck's out. Right, give us a good song on the radio for the bass. Now we relax and make ourselves filthy fucking rich. Ah. And who said crime doesn't pay? Another song that's quite difficult to dance to, Salty. Can I make this faster if I go? Oh yeah, I can. And in my band, Graham's number dollars. Suitcase isn't that big. Oh, I'm getting hot. It's the spamming, it's going to my head. That is the best spaghetti western, though. We'll stop when we get to 100 grand. Just a nice number to have. And then we're going to go home and pay the piper. What if the police turn up to see me just completely rinsing somebody else's suitcase of money while they're standing in a field with an axe? 3G is the name of the number. It was a big number to make Graham's number effectively 0. 3G. Chris's brother. What about 3G plus 1? Alright, nearly there. I think I'm pressing as fast as I can. I do kind of want to see what it looks like if you've got a million in the fucking money column. These are functional like 3-1 is 0, 3-2 is 1, and 3-3 is bigger than Graham's number, if I recall. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. We are rich. Oh, fucking hell. Having all the money in the world can't stop you from stalling your kit. Lovely. The world is our oyster now. What are we going to buy? Oh, I'm happy. Do we have the helmet? Well, the helmet will be in the van, won't it? Yeah, I'm going to go back and get that. Go gamble, yeah. I kind of want to go home and sleep. It's nearly midnight. Also, Scotty's bets are only at like 50 or whatever. I think I could have afforded to do that anyway. I forgot the shit that fell out as well, didn't I? What fell out? What Scotty thing, cats? Fucking hell. It's Monday morning. What is going on? This game's fucked. Something's broken. Something's really broken. I think the Suski thing's wrecked the timeline. Okay, this is the... It's a shame it's not the midstream break. Imagine a silent disco. The end game with him. Is it the bit... We've seen it, haven't we? I think we watched it during one of the debriefs, Cats, where he crawls out of the place if you beat him. Or you lose your car and your house. Remember when this stuff started happening to Jerry? Yeah, was it... What happened? For those that don't know, this dance hall is supposed to trigger on a Saturday at 8 PM. It's currently Monday morning at midnight. The idea behind the theorem is you have an infinite list of finite trees. No matter how cleverly you pick them, eventually one of the trees you made must appear inside a later tree. If you list finite trees forever, then some earlier tree is guaranteed to be contained in some later tree. Struggling for anything to say as a response, then honestly. It's interesting though. What if I pick a tree that looks like Donatello from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Wait, I didn't get the helmet. God damn it. I want to go because at some point the song's going to finish in the band behind us and he's going to speak again and it's going to terrify me like some kind of voice of God situation. No helmet in the van. So where's the helmet? Is the helmet in the car? Where the freaking hell is the helmet? Oh, it's there. Alright, we've got the helmet. That's good. We're going to need that because we're off for a fight. There you go, Cats, to answer your question. Can I street race it, by the way?
Näytäpä vittu vielä kerran saatana sormeen, niin vittu saa on viimeinen kerta. Ai kisa haluut tuon sun romun kanssa ajaa vittu. Eihän sä oot lähelläkään noita kuninkuusluokan ajoissa edes. Ei sun
girlfriend, man?
En mä tiedä lähdenkö sun kaskaamaan. Toi on niin paskan näköinen vittu pekotti toi sun autossa. En tiedä oikein. Pitää vähän miettiä vielä, että ton kanssa tehdään. Ei tästä tuu mitään oikeesti.
Yeah, you're boring me, Santa. Go on, have a street race with yourself. I'm off to get murdered by Surfer. God, I gotta get away from this. Too much music going. I'm just kind of like, let me just give it. Fuck this shit. Yeah, that was killing me. No fisticuffs, Dougie. I think it's racy cuffs that he wants, but we're off home. Data scientist by trade. I just know enough maths to make the pure maths guys angry by setting up the abstraction and then discarding it in favour of brute forcing it with GPUs. Need a headbang emote for all that music. I'm sure Chris Man will have one somewhere, very deep. So, take a little bit of money from the back of the couch, head over to the Sothans channel and sub to the Sothan. Right then, it's time to face the Piper. It's time to face our maker. We have stolen a lot of money from a man with an axe. Here's a question, genuinely. Do you think I should save before I sleep? Because it might reset Sothan's position. Not so I can go back and fix it if I get killed. If I get killed, I'm dead. But I think I'll... It does, Dougie, yeah, but because we've had a bit of an issue... Yeah, there's one. Is that a Chris Man emote? It's a bit too much music, that, though. Yeah, because I'm kind of concerned that he's probably going to be stuck in the field and confused. I think I'll sleep and then spawn in again. With a bit of luck, we don't have to kill him, right? Or we don't have to knock him out. And then our little sojourn into summer has come to an end. I don't know whether to go straight back to winter or just have a break from it for a bit. I don't know what game on the list to play on a Friday if we bump Long Dark up. I don't know. Because the problem is Jitten is still alive, so we're not going to be able to import this save, are we? Just yet. This was just a break from winter. Alright, Sothan has said it, Kitten has said it. That one has been seen. Holy shit, cousin. It is officially... Fuck this game. I'm off for... I'll see you in a bit. Jesus. Alright. That was 2 moose within a clippable window. That's fucked. Oh, tag slack, welcome to the stream. That was 2 moose. Go on, I'll make you jokes about 3 marbles points so far. That is mental. I mean, it couldn't be dead. Forget Jitten, let's go play My Winter Jats. Yeah, but I want to see how much I can get done on my first life. But you just turned the stream on and saw a moose's legs flying across the screen. Thanks, like, good afternoon. That's been 2 moose in one 60-second window. Alright, let's go home. Go home safe and then do the death sleep, I think. You don't get to play your smug game as we called it out, that's true. I only got to do it on 4 of the last 5 moves in the game. Although it was kind of helped along a bit by the fact I yelped when it popped out. Yeah, they're all ancient history now, who cares? Oh my god, that made me jump so hard. And cousin in between. Nearly ripped the freaking car off. I might have died if I'd have hit that, unironically. I've hit one in the tractor before, and there was one like weird incident where I sort of clipped into one in the minibike. Well, let me check the phone bill's been paid actually, because we're waiting for multiple things. I'm waiting to get attacked in the night by Sothan, and then a phone call from Suski saying the game's finished. God, it's dark. I mean, yeah, let's have a computer. We might have a post order or something on the floor. I can't remember how that works. We'll check that in the morning. I wonder if you have the computer when you import the save into winter. If you have it in summer. Press 1 if you're super interested to find out whether you have the rally trophy if you complete the rally before you... No ones, we're good. We're safe. Right. Let's take this inside. Oh, this is some Jerick bullshit, this. First drop, I want a shower. The way this is going so far, you might have to fight Sothan to get to the phone, only to find out Grandma's pregnant with Suski's baby.
Perkele!
And it's not actually 1995, it's 2036. And it's not Monday, it's Thursday afternoon. Okay. It's not just the soap, is that vanilla? Yeah. It begins with a K, doesn't it? And Metza shampoo. Lovely. There's some dishwater. I think there's a little bit of homo in here as well. Homo hyper clean. Oh god, when we go back to winter, there's going to be the piss stain on the floor in here. And about half the frame rate. Bagman, welcome to the stream. I'm surprised Twitch let that through. Yay. Right then. So, when I save and come back in, we are expecting a phone call from Sothan. No, a visit from Sothan with an axe. And a phone call from Suski. Once we've clattered Sothan, then the money is ours. And once Suski is called, then we have beat the game. Lovely. Olga, welcome to the stream. Hit Homo Cleveland. We go back to winter, the stain has been... Oh, that's true, we don't have a house, do we, in winter? Bullshit. Fuck. Homo Cleanup, that's the name of the dish soap. It's called Homo, and then it says cleanup underneath. I don't know what Homo means in Finnish. Not the dish soap, the washing detergent, clothes detergent stuff. I thought that's what you were referring to. Okay. Right. But Homo. Oh no, it's hyper clean, not clean up. Okay, never mind. Oh, you're cleaning up all the shit from your apartment. I see. I thought you'd popped in to make a joke about Homo cleanup. Right then. Everybody, this is now ours. We have done a bad. I now no longer need to worry about sucking shit. I no longer need to worry about any Keelue or logs or anything. We are rich. Rich beyond our wildest dreams. Problem is, we're going to have to pay for it. And that means I have to go to bed with a helmet on. Because we're expecting a visit. Uncle Go now, I'm not sure I want to stick around while you talk about the homo cleanup. That's some 14. No, it's homo hyper clean. Right. I might not wear the helmet to bed. I will pop it here so we can chuck it on in the morning. Are we ready? I heard the door go. Southam. We saw each other in the field. We can be friends. There's no reason to get... Right. Please don't fuck this up. Please don't fuck this up. I guess we'll just wait for the phone to ring then. I kind of do want to go and get the car all GT'd up though, I must admit. I kind of do want to do the rally, but we must not fall to temptation. We've got a rally to do in Periavi, just not in this season. We can't just knock about and wait for the phone to ring, can we? It's time for the bridge. Nah. The bridge we don't have to go to, don't forget. I'll let you know if we ever do Southend, but I don't think I'm going to go that way. Plus, it's a couple of days in-game until he even takes the decision. So I don't think we're going to see it. We can't just sit about, can we? We could probably help him a little bit. Southend, come on. It's not funny. Let's put this somewhere he can't get it. Can you not pick the axe up now? I suppose what I'll do is I'll go for a quick early midstream break, and I want you lot to let me know if the phone rings. Deal? Deal. Right, Augur's in charge. I'll be back in like 2 or 3 minutes. Hello? Has the phone rung? I'm assuming not. Somebody had mentioned it, right? Windows 10 extended support has been extended another year. That's not bad. Until when? No phone. Okay, thank you, Paula. Alright. I guess we busy ourselves. Till October 2027, that's alright. Martin says, Professor Peppy. Sothan, sleep that off. You acted irrationally. Tell you what we'll do. I don't want him waking up and just taking the money back, because that would defeat the purpose. I've got an idea. Sothan, I'm taking you home. Press 1 to take him home, or press 2 to throw him in the lake. Or hide him in the swamp, yeah, where he hides things. I'm not taking him to the bridge. Kieran says throw him in the lake. Something, come on. Take you home and we can talk about this in the morning. When you've calmed down. I've not ruined your life. I've improved both of our lives. Because now I'm rich and you get to know that your best friend has a rally trophy in a couple of years. No offence, he's a little heavier than Suski was. Oh god, this is going to be a nightmare. Okay, let's drag him around the other side. I think it'll be easier to get in when there's no steering wheel.
Saatana!
Oh, progress. So then, come on. I'm getting piss on my hands. I know, well, we can work this out if you'll just stop tensing up. First, we'll get the car started. Come on, car, don't let me down. Good. Yeah, perfect. Nobody's ever murdered someone to classical music before. Especially on Orange. Right, well, everybody else viddies the ads. Me and Sothan are just going to get comfy out with Sothan. God damn it. I'm assuming...
Voi saatana!
This is... Sothan, you're almost in. Just stop fighting me. I don't like touching his nipples. Should maybe take this seat out, shouldn't I? I really don't want this to backfire and him to go flying. I'm pressing buttons on the dash. I've opened my fucking glove box now, so then. Would anybody be alright with seeing me attempt to drive with his legs hanging out of the car? You're getting further out now. Oh god, he's actually got a bulge. Right, if the terms of service people are listening, it is not the main goal of the stream to stare at Sothan's midsection. Was it necessary to start stripping him while doing this? Not really. Alright, Martin said Professor Pepe, and given he's the only guest, I'm going to quickly reveal that it is. Twisted fruit. Absolute easy finesse. Good work. He comes naked out with a box I'll carry on. Alright, this is... It's not happening like this, is it? I don't think. You know what? So then, stay where you are. We're just going to have to pray that he stays in. This is fine. He'd been very upset if I guessed that right, being the only person who I would have. It's true. Nice. Alright. Let's go take him home. This is so dumb. Yeah, you have 4 times monster marbles today. And if you win, you get 2 points. Not monster marbles, moose marbles. He's actually doing quite a good job of staying in, better than I anticipated. Sorry, so then just stay there. You'll be fine. With your feet dangling out the door. Right, I'm worried about this corner though, it's quite a sharp one. Take it very slowly. Nice. Right, you can't be too upset. Ooh, okay, stay in. You can't be too upset if we brought him home, can you? Might have taken everything he holds dear. Do you know what? It's probably a good idea to make sure all of the money is in my inventory, right? Because I don't think the suitcase is going to carry over. Oh god, that's true. Anybody fancy just sitting and pressing F for hours until we've got all the money in the inventory? Unless I get like 500 grand or something and just leave it at that. We don't need siddles anymore either, do we? That was unexpected. There's something happened to this gate. What? Okay, something's seriously shocked at this game at the moment. I need to get him out though. I think his head's stuck in. So then get out, this is very important. I've got work to do. Have I got the socket set? I mean, look how curious. Look at that picture. Is it his arm that's stuck? I suppose it is, yeah. Can we get it out? If I had the socket set, which I must have somewhere in here, I'll take the seat out. So then, just... Jam Wedge, welcome to the stream. You may notice a little bit of an issue right now. Not only this, but this. We need to have both of them next to each other, don't we?
Welcome back to Clutching Coffee, where we talk about...
And now he's on the radio as well, we've got 3 of them.
Cheeky's outdone himself this time, rebuilding an engine using nothing but a squirrel, a megaphone, and a $50,000 auto repair shop.
It's on the boot either.
We've also got the latest buzz around town. Word on the street is that Martin has finally swapped his old junker for a slick Satsuma. Reports say he's been tearing up the back roads, trying to rival Cheeky. Martin might...
He's really stuck.
I'll give you that. But remember, it's not just the car that makes the driver. It's knowing not to pour beer into the radiator.
Fucking hell, now his head's stuck here as well. We've got to have a screenshot of the double surf then. We can't rag him out by just driving like an idiot. Oops.
Just in. One whiff of this and those pesky wasps will steer clear of exactly your Satsuma. Swap the buzz for a breeze with empty watch.
Wait, what's he trying to do? What's he doing? The belly in the mirror.
Päivää. Perkele ku... kävin niin, että mä nostin...
What is going on?
Tuossa... televisiota niin... Selkä jotenkin miksahti. Joo, en tiedä. Niin, jos sä voisit mitenkään kantaa ne tavarat, mutta ne kylälle. Mä näytän missä mä asun siellä.
Somebody take a screenshot of this and stick it in Discord.
Maksat oikein niin.
I don't know what's happened. For the record, everybody, I haven't done this on purpose. This is dumb. Right, I can't get his door open because he's technically in the car right now. You know what, Sothan? If you want a lift to your new house, then that's fine. We'll give you a lift. Alright. This is so fucked. Making a mockery of our favourite game. The heck is happening? Also, good morning. Kelly, welcome to the stream. I found Sothan's money, and then he tried to kill me in the swamp. So I went home. Sothan attacked me for stealing his money at the house. I knocked him out, put him in the car, and took him to his house, only for him to be stood there when I got there. So now we have two Sothans. And honestly, to answer your question, I don't know. I don't know at all. Kelly, are you well? Two Sothans is a bit much. Also, we've got one in the chat and one on the radio, so technically 4. I feel like this last few weeks of streaming's just been like a bad dream. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep driving. It's perfectly normal. Yeah, this game has been extremely broken in the last 2 days or so. I just need to get out of this with a Suski phone call, I think. And then we can leave with the money. We finally got the flower badge thing as well. Who else was it who said they've just got a flower badge? I think it was Kit. They must have changed some. I guess they've just rolled it out to everybody. The problem is though, is by the time they're like stuff like that, it's only people are only excited for a short period, right? So if they see people have the badge for a month and then they finally get it, they're going to be less likely to be that thrilled about it, right? The moment of that stuff's been and gone. I don't like all these like Sothan's head movements and stuff. Sothan 2, not Sothan 1. Sothan, stop. Sothan 1, stop. Will you two just stop encouraging each other? Right, what we're going to do is take Sothan to his new apartment. I didn't know you could do it in the car, but it turns out you can. Can't get Sothan 1 out of the car though, which is a problem. Hopefully there won't be another one waiting at the... Yeah, imagine. Before long it's like the what they call tribbles or whatever from Star Trek. Ooh, shit, okay. That was a bit erratic. Granted. Is it tribbles or truffles or something from Star Trek? The little furry things that kept multiplying. Just steering rod through the eyeball, yeah. Right, Sothan, if this is where you're moving to. It is rather beautiful. I might live here one day. It is very nice. You wouldn't mind taking the other Sothan with you, would you? Let's do so that you carry all the stuff inside and I'll wait. I will pay. I won't be doing that, Sothan, but I do want a dumb screenshot from you if that's alright. Oh, fucking hell. The trouble is, though, is he's locked the door and now I can't get Sothan out or open the door to... Sothan, come on. Can't even get out of the fucking car. So listen, look, he's got really long legs. Yeah, not being able to open the car door doesn't help. Yeah, those of you who've missed 5 or 10 minutes, don't ask. So there's a Gary clone run. Vault 104 or whatever it was. Okay. I don't know what's happening anymore. Do you care to explain? You was trying to murder me, like, 20 minutes ago. Now what? Now you're like, ooh, look, I've got a new apartment. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, it is beautiful. I'd love to live in one of these one of these days. Hang on. It was always bigger and always had that extra room in it. This fucker knew, didn't they? So dumb that in this game you just shrug and play along, yeah. He knew, didn't he? I wonder if he wanted to do this from the start. What did I miss? I stepped away for a moment. So then, let me show you. What do you see here, Sothan? Also, what do you see here?
Voi saatana!
This one's stuck so hard in the car that I can't get him out.
Viisas koira. Olipa kerran koira, joka oli omistajiensa mielestä viisas. Jos tälle kommentti...
Oh God, Jesus Christ. I just can't get him out. So, I'll come back and I'll help you move in another day. But that day's... There are 50 good thumbnails for this. It's a good question though. If he's still in the swamp, then there might be technically 3 Sothans around right now. Unscrew the steering wheel and pull the rod out through the cavity. I think what we'll do is we'll go to the shop and we'll sleep. Alright, let's go sleep. Not sleep, save. We should actually go to mind rates first though, shouldn't I? Let's have a drink, let's have some chips, let's have a smoke, and let's calm down. Just do a cookie, whip him out. What do you mean swing him out with a cat? The problem is, I can't even open the door anymore, so I think the door's actually holding him in. I think I could roll the car 50 times in staying. Look at his feet dangling out from under it, Jesus. At least we're rich. Guilty as sin, but rich. It's alright, Sothan Prime. Let him watch one episode of Knight Rider and he wants to be a car. Wait, has this guy got a knife? So then, just be quiet.
Perkele! Vittu, saatana.
Is this the point where the guy's got a knife? Got a knife, mate? No, no. Still no knife. You know what, mate? Stay there. Okay, let's go sleep. We'll come back in and see what position Surfen's in. Keep saying sleep, we'll go save is what we'll do. I feel like since the Suski incident on the slope, this whole thing's just come to pieces. The entire playthrough. We've had multiple Sothans, we've had Suski issues, we've had spawning Suskis, we've had 2 double moose. Everything seems to have broken in terms of sequences and stuff. What's happened to the best game ever? That's one of them scrub daddies, look. Anybody else seen that YouTube channel where there's that lady that does deep cleans for like hoarders and stuff for free? You know, you get there's a million channels, isn't there, where they do the ad revenue from the videos. They pay they go and do someone's garden for free. It's nice, really. Everybody gets, it's a win-win-win, right? All 4 parties win. But there's one that does like deep cleans on hoarders' houses and stuff for free. She gets a lot of people saying like, "Oh, I'm in a real mess at the moment, and I've let it get out of hand." And it's disgusting, but fascinating at the same time. I don't fancy that weather. Let's get the car started before it creeps in. You've seen it, kid? Yeah, it's good, right? Okay, Sothan's gone, but now we've got another problem. Uncle. Just look after him, won't you, yeah? Good? Alright, before we set off home, and I assume receive our phone call, I think we'll have our last smoke as a free man. Potato? It was Potato? The British girl that does it, right? As long as I'm eating, as you're not eating, yeah. That's the thing, we've been watching, Sun Glitters, I see.
Jaha, mitä sitä laitetaan?
Chuck that one out in the face.
Kirpeän rahoituksen eläkemakko, mikä vielä vaihtaa seuraavaan kuvaan. Eli Nivalan kali.
Excuse me, Uncle. Jesus. I swear the street lights flicker because of the weather. I'm sure I just saw that. Okay. I'm going to go top up and then we're going to go home. I think this might be, unless we come back to this game at some point in the future, it might be the last time we see the town in its current condition. It was not another Sothan cloner last night, it was Uncle. And then, this might be our final ride home. Maybe not. Suski might not call and we'll have to think of something else to do. But at least we can have the car not looking so ghastly. Are we ready? At some point in the future, I'm going to think of some reason to come back and play this game. I hope not, but I have a feeling it might happen. I used to say that GTA 3 would be the final game on this channel when I eventually quit. However long in the future that is. But I think GTA 3, while it was the first game I solo streamed, and the first game in this afternoon slot, and the game that started all of this, I think there's only one game that defines the Doomhaus 2026, right? Maybe this becomes the final playthrough. I'm not thinking of quitting everybody, by the way, but just, like, it was just this dream. Or this plan for the future. So then why would I do the rally? Literally nobody wants me to do the rally. Okay, let's head home. Do you reckon it is actually sensible to get as much money in my pocket as possible? Because I don't think the suitcase is going to carry over, do you know? I'm getting a bit sad, actually. Nope, so sad I stole the car. Let's go home and let's make some money, shall we? I could just knock on Suzuki's door and say, have you got any news? And when she says no, I'll hand her a pregnancy test, and it would be the weirdest thing in the world, given she's the only one that has memory of that night and I'm not. That would be creepy. Imagine that. Your one night stand shows up. I've got to have at least 20 seconds of this song without it in the background just to make sure this video gets copyright struck as well. I think you should know you're pregnant. Yeah, I would have brought a test, but I don't need to because I've checked the editor and it says you're pregnant. Whoa! Imagine if you... Oh, bear! Oh god, the loud song. Brace, everybody, brace! Perfect time for me to open the stream. Bear, welcome to the stream. Holy shit. That was quite the entrance, Bear. There was another moose, that's why he was in your lane. Holy shit. You're right, so that dying there would have been stupid. We've successfully knocked Sothan out. We now have all the money. We just need a Suzuki phone call and we're good. I don't want to ever stop playing this game, I like it. But we must. It's just the sensible thing to do. Because if I go and do the rally, like just real talk now, if I went and did the rally and died, how dumb would that be? I wonder if you can convert a permadeath save to a non-permadeath by winter car run. Out of curiosity, is that the main reason you're not doing it? I would love to do it, so I was thinking it'd be a bit of a risk. You killed your... I don't know if you've seen in Discord there, if you go check the screenshot. I don't actually have a dog in the race, I've just been having fun. Yeah, I just feel like it might be a little bit too much of a risk to do the rally. I must say though, like, due to certain issues... Is that another moose? No, it's a cat. Due to certain issues, I've been feeling really burnt out on everything lately. Not Doomhaus specifically, but just in general. I'm just playing this game, just for this little brief period, a game I know well. It's been actually fucking ace. Stupid my son can be good, fun and enjoyable. And this prick's gonna get me killed. Pull over! Pull it! Right, I'm going. Don't try and overtake me now. Fuck! Who's going to play the Kurpa song on 100% bass boosted now? We are a bit worried about that bear, it's true. I didn't actually kill him. I just knocked him out for the sake of the story, but I am worried about... There's another moose, that's 3. I am kind of worried about how he gets implemented into the next game. You needed to take a break from it, but no. No, much the opposite, so. And the Doomhaus is always a place that, even though it's a shitload of, like, stuff to do, it's always the place that is the consistent, so whenever I'm... Yeah. It will never not be a help. Yeah, there's no brakes. Yeah, I'm a bit concerned that Southend technically might not survive into the next playthrough. And that would be sad, especially if we're getting this hat prepared and everything for it. What was that? I'm double shifted. You can hear me alright, right? I've sat back a tiny bit just to stretch. Lovely. I swear something on this car should have given by now. I've been absolutely ramming it. Not thinking about replacing parts or anything. Like the head gasket and the water pump was something's going to be given soon. But it's fine, it's done its job. It's licked us home. So, is there anything else we feel like we should do before we consider this save complete and ready for import? The van's not here, but it's technically ours, right? So if our theory about the van and the sorbet is true, then that's covered. I do need the money in the inventory though, that's one thing. I guess we can have the radio on, right? We don't need to worry about the battery. Suski. Impregnated. Money collected. Just need that to ring now and we're done. I think what we'll do is we'll get a bit more. How much do you think we click though? Because this takes ages. Rally unwon. I think if I won the rally, the only thing that it might possibly get me from importing a save with a won rally is I'd skip qualification to the amateur rally in the sequel. But I feel like that's probably important to do. It would be skipping stuff as opposed to changing or altering things, right? I'm sure you'd rather see me win the rally, win the Junior Cup in winter than skip it. But I don't know what it would get you if you had the gold trophy. I've not seen that game update in a while though. And I haven't seen anybody on my list streaming it in a while either. Maybe there's like some announced gap in between patches or something, I don't know. Phone, will you ring please? Need an auto clicker, don't I? Not that I would ever use such a thing in video games. Twitch. I don't know why I'm saying that. 90% of Minecraft players use auto clickers and stuff, right? Okay, we're at 130 grand. How much do you reckon it'd take to completely buy all the best possible shit in my winter car? The depressing part is... Oh, no, wait. I was going to say the depressing part is we've not even got a garage to put it all in because we burnt the house down, but that's Jitten, right? And Jitten would need to die for us to come back on this character and import the save. So we would have a garage. 200 grand, do you reckon? For the record, I'm not joking. More. 200 grand to be safe. What if the money doesn't transfer over and it was all a waste? Then again, we didn't waste too much time, did we? It only took us one stream to find it. And it was in exactly the same place it was last time. Oh, that is faster. I feel like that's Fallout stream that time with the vending machine in Nuka World. Maybe just do something wild and go and stream like New Vegas or something. I'm spamming. I've got 40 minutes to kill, why not be greedy? That's true. I mean, the more like, if I wanted to make 100 grand in winter, it would be, can you imagine the amount of fucking shit sucks it would be? Whereas if I spend like 10 minutes now, I can get it ahead of time. I can do a stitch in time. Saves Nam. Sorry, Kate, I had to. You know I had to. We do know Topless Gun. The money isn't going to transfer over. It's very possible. What if you get so much money that you spawn in a mansion or something stupid? It's definitely going to be taken by the police or something as evidence. Yeah, what if I spawn in prison? It's come out that premeditated manslaughter or whatever. I got stitched up. No, it wouldn't be premeditated. It would be Would it be manslaughter? I don't know. If you drove a man to suicide, probably not. But the burglary alone, I'd be somebody that stole 5 million marks from somebody. That's got to be worth a hefty 3-year prison sentence at least. Especially if that guy goes and commits suicide as a result of it. I'm spamming. Best Bob Marley song. And ready? Nearly. Anybody fancy 300k? Okay, good. We're alright for money. Right then. Let's go to bed. In fact, is it... Yeah, I'll maybe just watch the TV for a bit. So we've got full fatigue. And scoot time forward as much as possible. Give us more chance of encouraging the phone call. I mean, I could sit off stream and just press F a bunch. To earn respect, not pay it in this instance. Welcome to the first episode of Doomhaus Science. In this episode, we experiment with cloning by transferring money between saves and maybe made Grandma pregnant. She isn't pregnant, but she is currently walking down a rally course at the moment. I wouldn't mind getting confirmation that Grandma's still alive in this timeline, actually, because there is a chance that Grandma could have set off walking to the church on the rally track, died, and then we wouldn't know whether she was alive or dead when we imported the save. Alright. Wait, did I just hear the dog? I swear I just heard the dog go.
Olen nyt aidossa Lapin erämaassa, paikkana Riuhkonperä. Katselen täällä luontoa. Luonto on hyvin kaunis tänään.
Fucking hell, I'm paranoid. I thought for a second we had a third Soth. I thought a third Sothan had shown up. That did sound like the door opened, no? Okay, we're fine. Just continue stealing money. Quivienen, did he just say? That's where the elves spawned.
Myös yksilintu on vätviäinen ja kruippa. Kruipan tunnistaa kelmeästä alaäänestä, kun hän kutsuu soitimelle
Doomhaus FM, save us. Thank you. I prefer it when this playthrough feels like just the sort of actions of a bumbling, you know, simpleton. Instead of a cloning, murdering, grandma-attracted thief. Wow, it abruptly feels like post-game since we got the suitcase, it does, doesn't it? We're just people hanging around waiting for a phone call now. I don't know how long it can take. What if there's like another week in game or something, waiting for the phone call? If I recall, it's been pretty fast historically. It's been a pretty successful return journey, though. I think I've had, what, 12 streams or something since coming back to my summer car to make this save for winter. Not bad. 12 streams is what, 36 hours? Not bad. You'd be happy if you paid full price for a video game in 2026 and got 40 hours out of it, right? 36. In the past, it was the next day soon after waking up, so it should be any second. You'd think so, right? It's been multiple days. Come on, phone, ring. I've paid the bill, haven't I? Let's check us. Yeah. But thankfully, I've not burnt the house down or done anything foolish. He says, lighting a cigarette next to extremely flammable bills while the oven's on. If it has been that long, then I've got bad news for you. I am actually kind of concerned that you're right, Shaggy, though. She should have phoned by now. I mean, there's no reason to think she's dead, right? She did get chopped before the... But then, given how this game's behaved recently, there could be a million issues that has caused us to not get the final save. Okay, my sausages have cooked. Lovely. And we're up to 230,000 marks. And continue. I spy with my little eye something beginning with C. For Charlie. And Charlie isn't the answer before somebody says it. Oh, I need to sleep. Oh. I usually go to bed at midnight and wake up at 7, right? But sometimes I commit to trying to sleep in and I still wake up at 7. Whatever happens, I wake up at 7.
Hello?
My God. Fucking hell. But I felt like I need more sleep, so I can't sleep in, because obviously she gets up and the whole house gets up, and it makes sense to get up as well at 7, so I thought I'll go to bed a bit earlier. Nice. Went to bed last night at 10, fell asleep at about 20 past, woke up at 20 past 5. Another exact 7-hour window. And I feel just as knackered as I would have anyway. Got bad news, brother. Shaggy Dan say it ain't so. Is he broken? It better not be broken. I could take the car to Alkirion, I suppose. Just to pass a bit more time. I think it's in my best interest to spam this money button, I think. It's not Kankin. I spy with my life something beginning with C for Charlie. Like I'm that kind of tired where my legs are tapping. Anybody get that? Where you've got loads of, you're tired but you've got a lot of energy in your legs. It's not clod. And it's not restless leg before anybody says it. That was a bit too much. Not falling for it today. Falling for what? Yesterday it was L. Oh, I see what you mean. I wasn't part of that yesterday, Cats. That was Kitten and Augur doing that to you. Somebody could get this in no time. It begins with a C. And it's not cash before somebody thinks it's something obvious. Paula gets it, look. Candle. Good work, Paula. Alright, you're up. What does it do? Said it song is a song by Weezer. I'm saying I think so, which is not a song, but a diagnosis of the death of a run. No. I spy with my license begin with H. House. No. Hallway. Hall. As in winnings. H. And it's not a trick question or a joke answer, no? Health bar. Alright, we're nearly at 300 grand. Fucking hell. Hunger bar. I tell you what I've spotted right now. RSI. Handle. Oh. Oh. Oh.
No ei tiedäkö vittu mitään. Nyt kävi niin, että me on pienin päin. Ja minun vanhemmat on sitä mieltä, että siu ja minua meidän pitää vittu ottaa oikeasti tästä vastuu. Eli on niinku raskana, jos et tajunnut. Tajusitko?
Voi vittu.
So dumb. This is the ice road, isn't it? From Winter. Over the lake. Lark, welcome to the stream. And the child, Timo or Serga. Why would he name his child Benjamin? Oh, grandma. He's holding his arms up in victory right now for those who are new. This is true. I've rolled back in the chair. Are you going to explain this? Don't let me in, please. Thank you. Wow, I got somebody pregnant when I was 10. Do we go ahead and open my winter car and see if anything pops up? Jitten's still alive, so this was just a break from my winter car because Jitten's still alive, right? This is for when Jitten dies. So it's going to be a bit of delayed gratification. Are we done? Rally when? No rally. I might genuinely sit and just make sure I got as much money out of that box as possible, though. Ninja Backer made the music for this, that makes so much sense. Rally, bitch, rally now. Can't rally now. I need a roll cage. I need a fire extinguisher. I need to wait until Saturday. I'd need bucket seats. I need all of that. Roll back, rally. Nice. Alright, that's another game completed in 2026. And I think I'm going to sit and get as much money as possible. Every click of the mouse benefits Jats in winter. Wow, that is a big cursor. Oh, the oven! Oh no, it's not the oven, it's the rain. Okay, it's fine. It's just rain. It's just rain. I thought, imagine if I'd have ported straight back in and there'd have been just a massive fire. Jesus. Alright. Well, the frame rate's gone to shit. Of course it has. And we continue. Every 10 clicks of this mouse is a shit suck that I don't have to do in winter. How is this done? How is what done, sorry, Ducky? Also, this might genuinely be the last time My Summer Car appears on stream. Is there any achievements I could get in the next 25 minutes? I mean, there is like piss on the telly achievements and stuff, but I don't fancy that, right? So there's the I Am a Coward achievement, which is to turn permadeath off. What a shock is pissing on the TV, I think. I still don't know what Working Man's Saturday is. No fucking clue. How did you just beat the game? The rally is never actually a part of beating the game, Dougie. The rally is the meat of the game, but the storyline is just like an extra bit to get the credit. What happens if you load in the save and then die? I'm going to restart a new character with this save, or have to rerun the whole My Summer Car. It is a good question. I guess I've got this save that I can import whenever I want, right? I hope you never get the coward achievement. Yeah, get everything but it, right? Well, this is the big one. 10,000 kilometres driven with the Satsuma. Gained the new superpower blindness. You drink so much that you go blind. Jerk in Daddy's car. I don't know. I wouldn't mind going for the grease rust achievement at some point in the future. Finish the rally with major suspension damage. Second place. We looked at these recently, haven't we? Sous vide sprint. The rally done on foot. And the Riti Poker remaster. There's nothing we can really do now. Unless I drive to town and just play poker at the pub until we finish. Well, it probably isn't open at this point, right? What time is it? The pub's not open for ages. Can't even go play video poker. I feel like sitting here and just doing this, though, is a bit excessive. Let's get to 500,000, shall we? Put the radio on in the car. I think the radio's gone off because the battery's died. Also, it's not loaded mop in properly. Right. Was handle the correct answer, Paula? Or maybe switch perspectives and play it again. It's less humid. Is it still bad down there, mine? Yeah. Still 34, that's fucked. I spy with my little eye something beginning with C. Pink name to whoever gets this. C for Charlie. It's not Chips, but Schmitz. Welcome to the stream. What an intro. Can't be cunt, you're not on camera. Bear! Bear! Damn, I thought that was gonna last for like 20 minutes and Bear just completely one-shots it. See it? You can see it a bit easier on that angle. Alright, Bear. I'll give him a pink name. Bang. I had a pink name in a while actually, since Azar in Eurovision. He's just sold their best young forward to Norwich. Ah! Direct sort of league rival. That's fucked. Who was it? The windows are getting opened as soon as the sun goes behind something. Yeah, absolutely. Put your hand out the window, mate, and have a test. Alright, not far off now. We've just got Harry Wilson on a free 6-4 from Fulham. He's been at Fulham 5 years. Imagine if a Sheffield United player had played for Sheffield United for 5 years, through all sorts of ups and downs, and then ran to the end of his contract and and Sheffield United offered him a new contract, and he turned it down to go to a lower in the division club just because the money was better. He'd never be allowed in Sheffield ever again, would he? I think Fulham fans are too soft. They can only do that at a Fulham, can't you, or at Brentford or something. Jesus. He'd be an absolute pariah, wouldn't he? Only in West London can you get away with something like that. Pariah Carey, yeah. Alright, we're at 370,000. Not far to go. There's got to be a faster way to do this. I wonder if the animation on the suitcase itself actually goes down. You watch my entire night of trying to get attuned to Onyxia won't happen now because I'll have like repetitive strain injuries in your fingers. You can't just hold it down, by the way. It would be amazing if you could, if I could just do the auto run trick and hold it down. Alright, Bear, you're up. I Spy. That would be the solution, Augie, yeah. But then for Minecraft players and cheaters in AV. Somebody say the word spy for me. Alright, Augie, you're up, I Spy. You're in charge, you're doing it for Bear. You were first on my screen. It's come to this. A game we've put like 1100 hours in or something crazy. A game I love from top to bottom. And it's come to us ending the entire journey in this game with me sat picking money out of a suitcase and not moving while Augur plays I Spy. I Spy with my arse and beginning with S. Spark plugs. It would be a joke thing with Augur though, won't it? Not spark plugs. Soap. Schmidt says shadow, Salty says soap. Schmidt's got it with shadow. It had to be slightly abstract, didn't it? Fuck. Alright, not long to go now. Schmitz, you're up. Actually, no, wait, I can't say that it was bullshit from Aug, because it was technically from Bear. Bear, that was bullshit. Ah, we're tapping. Yeah, what the fuck? He's got no honour, has he? I'd have done something worse if I knew the guilt wasn't on me. Alright, I Spy with something. I Spy. Schmidt spies with his little eyes something beginning with T. Teapot, it's a kettle. Table. Oh god, the fucking radio's changed. Oh, completely wants a teapot. I suppose it's a teapot. What's it listed as in game? Does it say teapot? I never thought about that before. Oh, coffee pan. Step aside, this is mine and Schmidt's, isn't it? No, it's Bear and Schmidt's game. We could go sit by the lake and do this. Alright, how about this? We'll go from this angle for Augur's next one. This is crazy. This is dumb. This is what it looks like when you put 1,000 hours into a game. Anything good on telly? There's never anything good on telly in summer, is there? Because in the 90s, the idea of sat looking at a screen when the sun's out and the weather's beautiful was dumb. Not now. I spell my lesson begin with ah. Is it going to be abstract bullshit? This is for you though, Ogre, isn't it? Yeah, this is for you, not for Bear. Roof. Is it really roof? Jesus Christ. I'm not good at this, I've realised. The trick is to pick something that there's a lot of with that letter. Alright, I Spy My Life, something with D. Stop shouting. It's not doorknob. Somebody other than Olga win this, because I don't want to have to sit and watch Olga try and play I Spy. It turns out it's really sad. It's not moose. We've seen too many of them today. We've seen 3 moose so far. It's not deet, it's not dollar, it's decking. Kitten, good work. Alright, Kitten's up now, we don't have to watch Olga play it. We're nearly at 500k. This is the most money I've ever had in this game, and it's just because I've had the patience to sit and click for once. I'm going to wear out my F key doing this. That's my Frost Nova. And all of my stuns on a rogue. Kitten then. I Spy My License beginning with S. Sky. August says suitcase. Azzy, welcome to the stream, says spray. None for all of that, according to Keaton. Stain on the window. Yes. Stove. Schmidt says stove as well. The D was not dogs. Sink. Auger. Oh, fucking hell. It was not dog eggs either. Well, look who's up. We actually sat playing it. This is the proof that this place is toxic. We sat playing fucking I Spy. So I can take 500,000 marks into winter with us. So, it's going to be long in the future. Again, there's going to be a bit of delayed gratification with this. But, there it is. 500,000 marks. I think the first thing we'll do is go to Fututhon. I'm going to go save, by the way, just in case something stupid happens. We'll come back in and busy ourselves for the last 10 minutes. Oh god, I spy. August said something beginning with F. Now we've got to think what it is without the image. Yeah, first thing I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go to Fututhon whenever we finally get back to this. But of course, we need to let Jitten die first, right? Paula says floor, Kitten says flowers. Where did you see flowers? Oh, on the curtains. Fatigue. I just lost all them sausages. Right then, we have Sothan dealt with. We have the money in pocket. We have Suski pregnant. Grandma, as far as we know, still alive. Should we go drive to Grandma's? That can be the final thing we do. If the weather's good, Grandma will be out there and we can look Grandma in the eye and confirm that she's alive at the end of the playthrough. Let's check the weather. That's probably the best thing we can do with our remaining time. So the weather is, what is it again? 180, I think. 180. And then is it 181 for local? No. 180, 188. Yeah, alright, it's not going to rain. Grandma's there. Are you ready to finish the playthrough next to Grandma? Just to confirm that she's alive at the end of the run. If she isn't there, I'm going to be a bit nervous, because that means she tried to walk to church and died. You think she's alive? This is the stream though where we've seen 3 completely different Sothans. 2 of them shared the same car at one bit earlier. So God knows what's up and what's down in this playthrough. Necromancers, yeah. I think necromancy would be one of the most normal looking things that's happened today. Goodbye, house. I'll see you in the future. Goodbye, Uncle's house. We're ending on the best song in the whole game. Now, I'm not saying we're never coming back. Just knowing me in this game, I'll always find a reason. But this might be goodbye for a while. Because now I got a fucking loud song. And we're ending, listen to this. We're ending on the song that sings My Summer Car over and over again. Oh. Alright, we had more time than it looks. Oh shit. So we're all pretty confident that when he starts My Winter Car, he'll have none of the money because law-wise he lost it on alcohol and gambling. Almost certain. And there'll be no Sothan. Hopefully Grandma will be alive, but maybe when we go and speak to Suski at Food she actually says something this time. But I want to just clock eyes on Grandma and just confirm that she's alive and well. Should have been the theme. Source Guard, welcome to the stream. Is she here? My fucking... That's a bad sign. She might actually be dead. Yeah, we've done bad things for this money. All of them today. Press 1 to restart from scratch and do it all over again, but make sure Grandma's alive at the end of it. See, this is annoying now, because if we can't find her, I'm going to be sat constantly thinking, is it because... Damn it, Grandma. Mean a good afternoon. We've done bad stuff today, and it's ended in a good way. I have 500,000 marks. Suski is pregnant. That's confirmed. Credits have rolled. Drive to church and check all the ditches. Well, I guess we'll just drive home then. There's no point in being here. Stupid Grandma. I mean, we found Sothan's suitcase, right? And then Sothan immediately appeared in the swamp with his axe ready to kill me. So we ran away from him. And then when I got home, he was there as well with his axe. So I knocked him out. And then I felt bad that he was laid asleep in my house. So I picked him up and put him in the car, drove round to Sothan's to drop him back off at home, and he was stood there as well. So at one point I had Sothan in my car twice. 2 Sothans. This game's coming apart at the seams today, I swear. But we're finished. So now when I die next in winter, when I die for the first time in winter, we'll have a save to import. Good. But for now, I'm going to drive home, I'm going to turn the stream off, and that's going to be where we finish my summer car for this run. It breaks my heart every time I have to stop playing this. Such a fucking fanboy. The Tales of Christmas is past. Yeah, well, the ghost of Sothan's future has a kurpa power. It's just too. It is, isn't it? The ghost of Fukuoka. Yeah, since they stole Sea of Thieves off us, this is all we've got left. Sothan of yesteryear, Sothan of this year, and Sothan of the future. Maybe in my winter guy should have played as Sothan. He's having his midlife crisis. Someone's pinched all his money. I managed to get to sleep early last night, Mina, after our discussion, with hopes of waking up at 7 as usual and getting a nice 9 hours sleep. Went to bed 2 hours early and woke up 2 hours early, so I've been up since fucking 6. No, 5. Turns out it's 7 hours and no more. Alright. Thank you, Radio. Thank you, Satsuma. Now, I'm not saying this is goodbye forever, but it's at least goodbye for now. Jats survives. Our trip back to summer has ended quicker than I anticipated it. With a fully inspected car, we got Suski pregnant, we chopped Sothan, we've helped Grandma. I think that was a nice little trip back. Siddles and all the people looking for their shit sucked are going to have to wait. But we've done it, in fact. Straight into old winter cat. No, I think I'm gonna play Long Dark for a bit. Have a bit of a break from these games. Maybe play it on a Friday. If this goes in the pit, by the way, I'm going to be more angry than I can articulate. I don't know what we're going to do, actually. I think I'm going to play some Long Dark for a bit. Maybe play Winter on a Friday. But for now, Goodbye, my summer car. Fucking hell. It hurts every time I finish this. Thank you all for joining. I will see you all on Monday for I don't know what. I think we'll play Long Dark for a bit. I'll play my winter car on Fridays and we'll think about what we're going to do with our fucking lives. How about that? Live the millionaire life and try to avoid his axe. Yeah, well, we've already avoided his axe twice today. Shit. Lovely. Right, I enjoyed that a lot. As I was saying, I'm absolutely exhausted lately, so it was nice to play something I recognise. And what better than this bullshit? Lovely. So, I'm going to go make a hard copy of this save, and then we'll see what we do from there. When we go back to winter, it's going to be the previous life, right? And this save is going to take over when Jitten dies, if... Thank you, my winter cat. Sorry, my summer cat. And goodbye. Terribly sad. Jitten forever. Jitten probably going to live forever. Shit. Right. Let's press this, 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 and this. And welcome everybody to Moose Marbles. In today's chaotic rubbish, we've seen 3 moose. And at least one of them was spotted by Kitten and Sothan. Which means those 2 have unlocked a double point marbles. Now, currently the score is 107 to 78 in favour of the greens. That's bad. But as you can see from our new fancy streak technology at the top left, the oranges have won 3 in a row this week. This is worth double. Oranges win this and we will have got 5 points in a row. Greens win this and you will almost have immediately erased all our hard work. So if you'd like a marble, you must of course be in the Discord. You must know which team green or orange you are assigned. And you must type the password in the chat now, which for today is... Moose. Go. Come on, oranges, let's have this. We have tag slack for the oranges. Alundios win, Heater Augur, Imagine. Sits a gog gazing at the new tech. Isn't it fancy minds right now? Shaggy Dan for the oranges. Minds right, good morning. For the oranges. Kelly for the greens. Martin for the greens. Sothan for the greens. Keaton for the oranges. Cats for the greens. Alcarion for the oranges. Lundios, good afternoon. For the greens. Polar for the greens. Bear for the greens. Mina for the oranges. Salty for the oranges. Schmitz for the oranges. Azzy for the oranges. 12, welcome to the stream for the oranges. 6-4 for the greens. Nuggy for the greens. Augur. Oh shit. Just delete someone. Who did I delete? Nuggy. Nuggy for the greens. Augur for the greens. Lark for the greens. And Azar for the greens. 22 marbles enter the race. First person to pick in between the temperance level. Go. We're getting to these no camera streams. The view's almost more appealing. Alright, mind right says 2. Top on my screen. If I'm in the Discord, but I don't know my team. Well, then you're an orange, Dougie. I'll just change somebody's license plate to Moose. It'll be fine. Nice dark room. Pitch black in here. Lovely. Right, we have Tag Slacks, Shaggy Dan, Mind Right, Kelly, Martin, Sothan, Kitten, Cats, Alcarion, Lundios, Polar, Bear, Mina, Salty, Schmitz, Azzy, 12, 6-4, Dougie, Auger, Lark, and Azar. 10 oranges and 12 greens. Mind rate says 2. 1, 2. 2 it is because 22 marbles enter the second map and 2 points to the winner. Let's begin. Alright, 107 to 78. Can the oranges get up to 80 here and make it 5 points in a row? Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Best of luck to all involved. Let's have a look who could really cause problems. Kitten, of course, still needs her first points of the year. Lark still needs first points for the year. If Azar or Lundios win this, they tie Auger at the top of the league. If Auger wins this, he's disappointed. Azar's in the lead on that side. I mean, this is strong from Kitten, but she's an orange, so she will get overtaken like that. Now Auger is cheering for Kitten because if Azar wins, he ties Auger at the top of the table. All the greens will get through, but Kitten can't. Azar's still in the lead. Kitten gets the drop. Lark's up there as well, looking for his first point. Can Azar be overtaken? He's on the straighter path as well. Sothan dives off in the background, can't cope with the pressure. Azar's lead is stretched even further. Lark does get the drop, looking for his first points ever, apparently. It would need Azar to hit one of the pegs. Go, Lark, go, says Auger. Dougie gets the slam. That looks hard to overtake, but Lundios is right behind him. Lundios... Kitten drops behind, as does Azar, but Lundios is right here, Auger's nemesis. Dougie a very smooth run through the spinner, in a way that Lundios can't get, but Dougie has slowed down. But nothing can stop him now. Dougie for the greens. The Orange's best performance in 2 months, and Dougie has already undone the work. The greens get 2 points. Person of the century of the day to Dougie. Double the points, 109. The gap now stretches to 32 points. Shit. Ooh, that's a Bear's pink name off. You know what, oranges? Some points I'll take. Schmitz, the crown comes off. Dougie, where is it? I can never find Dougie.
Yes, EAMT King. King me on Aamuus Day.
And Dougie is gilded. That gets Dougie up to... so much shit to scroll through. 7 points. Even Dougie's 4 points behind Auger at the moment. So many bastards in the front spots. Lark gets second. Azar's there, Lundios is there, it's true. And Martin tickles over at the end. Dougie, good work. 2 points. Better off for the for the greens. So with that, press this, press this, press this, press this, and press this. And that is where we say goodbye to my summer card. Now, however, stick around because here is a link, a very fine link. And that link is to the best of May 2026 Doomhaus Community Best of. Enjoy that. For those that haven't seen it, that is everybody who was willing to submit clips to this godforsaken awful place. Enjoy the best of if you haven't seen it. Make sure you follow everybody in the description down below. That's brand new. So for now, I'm going to let you all fuck off and enjoy that. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for joining me for yet another run of my summer car. I think we'll always find a reason to play this at some point. There's the streak broken by the greens. And I'll see you all tomorrow for the long dark. For now, however, I've been absolutely knackered lately, so the fact we've had this to play is good. Hopefully I can get a bit more sleep and we can get back on the stream than normally. I'll think about what happens next week because we've got a bit of a transition. We'll have to see. For now, however, thank you all for joining. One thing I am going to promise is I'm going to play games that haven't ended in the future. I've not enjoyed this year where we've been playing like half of bits and bobs of games. I can't stand it. I need a nice refreshing loop. For now though, enjoy the best of. Thank you all for joining. Lark, Auger, Dougie, Kitten, Martin, Mina, Salty, Paula and everybody that's been here today. Thank you all. Good work, Dougie. Congratulations, Greet. But the final word for today is... Also, thank you all for the bits. You know what I mean. The final word for today is... This guy sends them all off to go watch the best of, and then asks him for a final word. You know what I'm going to say? Thank you, my summer car.